When disabled people go to college, we live better lives. We stay employed, and we have supportive communities.
But it is also much more difficult for us to successfully complete college. 1/4 of first-time college students with a disability drop out in their first year, and by their second year, 1/3 have dropped out.
And even though we work just as hard as our non-disabled peers, students like me are nearly 20% less likely to graduate.
As a student disability ambassador, I can attest that access to quality college services can be the difference between a student who drops out and a student who completes their education. When we are given a level playing field, through accommodations and access to programs, we can do great things.
New York State currently invests $39 per student through its Enhancing Supports and Services program. This amount allows our colleges and universities to provide short-term assistance for individual students.
But that amount is no longer enough. In order to close the graduation gap, for over 100,000 disabled students currently enrolled in New York's CUNY, SUNY, and independent colleges, we need more.
With the full $50 million investment, New York's colleges and universities can invest in long-term solutions like transition programs and universal design to ensure that disabled students, proud disabled students like you and me, can graduate and achieve our dreams.
With the full $15 million investment, I could have access to technologies that can help me progress in college and with jobs after college.
The $15 million can help me receive career services that would help me transition into the workforce full-time as a proud disabled man.
After college, I want to become an international human rights lawyer focused on ending human trafficking. With a full $15 million investment, I could access expanded disability service and accessible academic support that help me stay on track academically, manage my health, and compete at the level my career demands.
I am a first-year Master of Social Work student, and I am working on becoming a social worker. This $15 million investment would help me to do that by continuing to supply me with the equitable resources for my testing, for my learning, for my accommodations in class, for my experience as a student as a whole, not only for myself, but also for my peers.
The full $15 million investment could help support me and my fellow peers through staffing, peer support, accessible technology and materials, and career services. Disabilities are still widely stigmatized. It's harder for us to go through life in a world that wasn't designed with us in mind. Support me and my fellow peers to help us not just to live, but to thrive through our education and future careers. Help New York become a more accessible and diverse place to live.
After college, I want to be that person who creates support systems for my community, which is why I want to be a mental health counselor. With the full $15 million investment, I could create educational resources, mentorship programs, just to make everyone feel happy.
After college, I want to become a licensed social worker. With the full $15 million investment, students like me could access supportive online software, access to coaching and test-taking services to make me feel supported, included, and seen.
As a student with a disability at SUNY Potsdam, these funds allow my college to create an inclusive test proctoring environment.
As a student with disability, these funds have assisted my school with gaining access to assistive technology to support my note-taking due to many documented injuries.
As a student with disabilities, these funds allow my college to have extremely supportive staff in the accommodations lounge to help me navigate and continue having a really good time at college.
As a student with a disability, these funds allow my college to train faculty on how to support disabled students in their classes.
Someday, I want to be an English teacher. With this $15 million investment, kids like me who had trouble socializing, reading, writing will have access to peer groups, mentors, and accommodations in college that can help us be more proficient teachers and help kids that feel just the same way as we did to thrive in the classroom and really cultivate a culture of belonging. Invest not just in me, but in the kids of tomorrow.
After college, I want to go into library science and find ways of how I can be supportive for people on the autism spectrum like me. With the full $15 million investment, I could access accommodations that can help me get through each tasks in my future career on a daily basis.
With the full $15 million investment, I could continue to access resources and programs that support my learning, like assistive technology, accessible testing options, and orientation programs.
Education is a catalyst for change and innovation. Everybody deserves access to this opportunity regardless of background or barriers. Please invest in the future of my generation and those coming next.
Support and kindness are what helps society progress. All generations will benefit from technology, education programs, and support groups that are more accessible to everyone. Please invest in our future so we can watch society grow together.
After I graduate, I'll be attending dental school. The full $15 million investment will help me to become a dentist by giving me access to private testing spaces and career services. Invest in me.
Invest in students like me.
Invest in me, invest in us.
Invest in me.
Invest in me.
Invest in me.
Invest in me.
Invest in me. Invest in me.
Invest in me.
Invest in me. Invest in me.
Invest in me.
Invest in our futures.
Guys, what are we investing in?
Our future!
Invest in our future.
Invest in art.
Invest in everybody here at Newport.
Invest in me.
If we commit to fully funding disability services through enhancing supports and services, we can make progress towards closing the graduation gap, improving disabled students' college experiences, and increasing employment rates for disabled New Yorkers.
This is our chance to make New York a pioneer in disability rights and education.
Let's make our dreams the future. New York, invest in us.